Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of
And
War.
today I have your weekly preview for the week of August 1st, 2022. So let's get into it. Legends Reborn is here, everyone. So let's go into that first of all and talk about that. I think it's the most notable thing that's coming to the game this week. Normally we do the Soulforge first and then a team for the event. But let's get into the Legends Reborn because I'm sure that's what y'all want to hear about first and foremost. So everything, I think you can get to it in through the games menu here, but you can also just go straight to Forest of Thorns if you want to do it. Looks as if you play the story, you go through all the battles, and you get a fully ascended pet there. So if I push L1, we have Anerial's Wisdom here, a Forest of Thorns pet. And if you go through all the storyline here, you get to get, I think, a fully ascended pet there. You only get to play so many battles, like per days here. So 25 battles right now, and then I can do more later on. It looks like. But if I was to do this, I clicked on it and it took me here. Sorry, I'm seeing this for the first time. This is going to be my first impression. That's usually what the weekly preview is. So it may be a little clunky. It may take longer than usual, but it'll be more refined tomorrow. But we collect these green. What are they called? They have a name. The green herbs or something. Defeat green enemies to earn forest orbs and unlock more pets and rewards. So did I push? Okay. So if I play this, okay, this is the storyline. So it's going to take you through this old storyline in Forest of Thorns. You're going to fight through that. And I'm pretty sure it gets harder and harder each day, and you earn the pet right here, the Anerial's Wisdom, from doing that. Then the other pets over here, these pets, you get through the green herbs, right? You get those from killing green enemies, right? So there's a free pet. So once I get 50 green herbs from killing green enemies, I'm going to get this free pet right here, the Dryad's Guardian. And once I get that, it'll let me buy this gem pet right here, Avalorn's Hound, which costs less than if you were to like go through a normal pet battle and buy baskets and whatnot. You also get the food there, and then there's a paid pet right here. So if you want to pay money, which I won't be doing, it's $4.99 for one copy of that pet right there, which is Yasmin's Petal. So it gives 5 or whatever skill points to Yasmin's Chosen. This one gives skill points to King Averlorn, which is probably the best one because he's actually useful. And this one gives skill points to Dryad's Guardian. So there is a little blurb on the website, so let's go over that right now. Legends Reborn, Forest of Thorns. For the next 2 weeks, we will have a Legends Reborn event set in the Forest of Thorns. Legends Reborn can be accessed from either the game's menu or the Forest of Thorns Kingdom menu. Forest of Thorns story update. As part of the celebration for this event, we have gone back and updated the story. This updated story has been rewritten to use the new conversation style, and the battles have updated to include a greater variety of enemies to fight against. Replay the story. You will be able to replay the story for Forest of Thorns during this event. The story will have multiple difficulties that can be played through as new difficulties unlock over time. Each time a new difficulty is completed, players will earn a copy of one of the new pets. Quest rewards from normal playthroughs of the story, bonus income, etc. will not be earned if playing the story through Legends Reborn. Earn rewards. Defeat green enemies to collect forest herbs to be able to earn reward tiers for this event, including more new pets. Collecting the rewards for each track within a tier will unlock access to the bonus reward for that tier. So that's all the new pets for Forest of Thorns that I just showed you. So this guy, and all the other 3. We have several new pets that players will be able to collect from the event. Dryad's Guardian. This pet will buff the stats of the Dryad. He can be earned from the free reward track in this Legends Reborn. So he's just like, if you get enough herbs, you're going to get 1 copy here. So once you get 50 herbs, you're going to get 1 copy. 100 herbs, you'll get, more copies, 6 copies. 150, you're going to get, So, Anerial's Wisdom. This pet will buff the stats of Lady Anerial. It can be earned by completing playthroughs of the Forest of Thorns story within Legends Reborn at different difficulties. Averlorn's Hound. This pet will buff the stats of King Averlorn. He can be earned by purchasing Gem Reward Track. Yasmin's Petal. This pet will buff the stats of Yasmin's Chosen. She can be earned by purchasing the Premium Reward Track. All pets will be available as a possible random pet rescue from defeating a pet gnome. However, this event will be the main way to guarantee to get them, as well as earn enough copies to fully upgrade them. All right, so the only thing you really need to know here, like they show this chart here, they make it kind of confusing, but the only thing you really need to do is play this. So you play this, and then everything else you're just going to get while you play the game, right? So you're going to get green herbs when you kill green enemies. So the only thing you actually actively need to do here is to play this storyline to get this pet. So to break it down and make it more simple for y'all, just play this event right here. And play it as far as it'll let you, and then it'll unlock over time to give you more access to more of them, right? And then this one over here, the show rewards, come on. This one over here, you're just going to get over time by getting the green herbs. And you will have to like click on the gem one if you want the gem one, and you will have to click on the paid one if you want the paid one, but you're going to get this one. You probably just have to collect it or something once you get enough green herbs. So it's another collect-a-thon. So just like the crowns, where you get crowns, you get 10 a day, you go collect it. It's the same thing. You get green herbs, you get however many, you collect it. So you just have to go to show rewards and go collect the pets. And I would definitely advise buying these with gems if you need the pet from that kingdom. I mean, almost anybody should probably buy the gem pet as well. Get the free pet, get the gem pet, and then get the one you get from the storyline here. You get 3 whole, fully upgraded Ascended pets for Forest of Thorns. Like I've been saying, y'all, I need to gloat a little bit. Let's not do pets and vault events. I've been saying it for so long. This just makes me even more right. I know there's probably going to be people in the comments trying to talk their way around not being, but pretty, 3 whole fully ascended pets for Forest of Thorns. It's probably good enough to get you to whatever power level you want to be able to get to. And then you'll be blocked by something else other than a pet. So, yeah, I want to, see some comments there saying, Cinny, you were right, No, I'm just kidding. But I had to say it. Well, yeah, I had to. I just had to. Sorry. Don't mean to gloat a little. But, yeah, Forest of Thorns. So that's just pretty simple. It's going to unlock over time, so you're only going to be able to do so much here. There's also a thing on the forum from Hawks. She has a handy-dandy guide to the Legends Reborn event. I'll try to link it in the pinned comment or the description or something, but it says, here is your handy-dandy guide to the Legends Reborn event. This has been posted as an announcement in my flight school. I appreciate, okay. Legends Reborn Forest of Thorns, 2-week-long event. Access via Games menu or News menu or Kingdom menu. Aniriel's wisdom can be obtained by replaying the Kingdom questline at various difficulties. So you get 1 copy for the first 3 days. You can get 5 copies from day 3 to day 6. You can get 7 copies from day 6 to day 9. You can get 8 copies from day 9 to day 12. And you can get 10 copies after day 12. So it's going to be a time-locked type of deal. You're not going to be able to get all the pets on the first day. You're going to have to wait and unlock them as it goes, as the tiers come through. All right, so you collect 1 forest herb for every green enemy killed. Tier 1 unlocks at 50. Tier 2 unlocks at 100. Tier 3 locks at 150. Tier 4 unlocks at 200. Tier 5 unlocks at 300. A tier is unlocked by collecting enough herbs before you can purchase the gem or money pet. All previous tiers must be purchased. You can not only purchase Tier 5, you must purchase Tier 1s through 4 first. So, we got the Dryad Guardian, the Everlorn's Hound, the Yasmin's Petal. Thus, to get everything will require 300 green herbs, 1,350 gems, and $80. But you don't need to do the money if you don't want to. It's enough pets to where... If you unlock everything on a tier, there are small rewards too. Like books of deeds and forged scrolls and Anu medals and cursed runes and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple. I mean, they're trying to make it more complicated than it is, but you just go here, you hit play, you play the event. It gets harder and harder as it goes, but you can only do so much until they unlock the next tier or whatever. But you're going to play through this. You're going to get copies of this pet right here as you play through this, and then you're also going to get the green herbs over here as you kill green enemies, and you'll be able to collect these, just like crowns. Just think of it like crowns, and it's kind of like time-locked. But lots of pets for Forest of Thorns. And the most notable one is the King Averlorn pet because he's actually useful. He's a 50% start for elves. So that's the Legends Reborn event. So I'm going to go do my normal weekly preview now. So let's get into it. The Soulforge. If I forget anything, let me know in the comments because, hey, the spoiler video on Saturday, Legends Reborn, was not on Terran's World yet. So that was kind of stinky. But anyway, let's go to the Soulforge. All right, what do we have in here? Can I recommend anything? We have the Sparkinator. I don't have that. Cool, so I can craft it. Let's do it. Boom, that was a campaign mythic. So if you are totally free to play like me, this is probably the first chance to get the Sparkinator, at least for diamonds, because I would have already had it if it wasn't. Who else do we got? Is he good, though? Not really. So he's not a top 10 mythic or anything, but it is your first chance to get him in the Soulforge. We got Currendara. Currendara's decent. Umanath. And Death. Death's one of the worst in the game. So Death's one of the worst in the game. Umanath is also pretty bad. So Currendara and Sparkinator. So my recommendation this week, the best troop in here is Currendara. 26 red, green, purple, Urskaya Daemon. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Doom Skulls, then convert yellow gems to Doom Skulls, conjure a Doom Storm. So he's pretty awesome. He's not like a top 10. He's not like a S tier. He's probably B tier or something, but he is pretty good, and he's the best one here this week. But if you don't have all the top 10s, don't go for it. Second best would probably be the Sparkinator, but he's not great. He's one of those average mythics they've been putting in the game. He steals armor from all enemies, creates bomb gems, then explodes a random gem. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. It's like a Mithrilion tier type of mythic. Then probably Umanath, but this is way, way down. Way down. It's like a budget Zul'Goth. Not great, but not super terrible. It's probably not in the bottom 5 or anything, but it's probably in the bottom half. Then Death, who is in the bottom 5. He's just a super old mythic that's not even associated to a kingdom, that doesn't have really anything good going on for him. They nerfed Deathmark, so he got nerfed as well, and not so great these days. All right, we have legendaries like Dracos, Sekma, Scylla, and is it Leonis? No. Vidar the Vast. Vidar the Vast, I think the best one for as far as legendaries go, probably Scylla, because she's actually useful. She's used on the Skull Waterfall team, which is a pretty good team. It's a really fun team. It's not like the best team at anything. It's just a fun team where you do a thing and then like skulls just keep falling and falling and exploding and falling and exploding and falling. It's like Wrath and Scylla. It's really fun. So it's a notable legendary, but not one you should probably waste 800 diamonds on unless you have everything else for that team. Just check out Skull Waterfall. Type that in. I have a video on it. Maybe I'll link it at the end if I remember. Sekma would probably be second. She might actually be, like, in a vacuum a little bit better than Scylla, but since Scylla has a specific team that she's actually on, that's a good team, you kind of have to give her a boost for that. But Sekma in a vacuum might be better than Scylla. Transform blue gems to skulls and transform brown gems to yellow. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all other allies' magic. So in a world event where you have spell and skull, like, this is a really good troop, like, underrated. Because it will one-shot with its spell damage, and then it makes blue gems to skulls and brown gems to yellow. So if you haven't used this thing yet in a skull and spell damage world event, you should try it out. It's pretty fun. It's one of those an enemy troops, but it also does the skulls, so it's not just an enemy. It makes skulls too. Dracos is just kind of a neat dragon that you don't really... It's not really worth... It's not a top 10. It's not a top 20. It's not even probably a top 5 dragon. It's just, Vidar the Vast, he was just kind of ho-hum when he came in. Choose an enemy. There's a 10% chance to devour them, boosted by blue gems on the board. Otherwise, deal damage. Maybe if you can throw like a ton of blue on the board. It's one of those, nothing too special. Is that it? So Dracos, Sekma, Scylla, and Vidar the Vast. So my order for the legendary troops would be Scylla if you have all the other ingredients for the Skull Waterfall team. If you don't, then I would say Sekma. And those two are above and beyond the rest. Vidar the Vast and and Dracos are just very super average legendaries that aren't worth wasting 800 diamonds on. Save up your diamonds for good mythics and good weapons. Do we have anything here? I don't think so, because I think it's Hellcrag week again, so there's not really going to be... We got this one. Those are always okay, like a C+ tier type of weapon. It makes red and brown for each Hellcrag ally, so might be useful this week. I don't know yet. But nothing like you can't live without here in the Soulforge as far as weapons go. I would say overall, there's nothing really you can live with. You can't live without. You got Sekma, you got Kurandara. Kurandara's, you know, solid. If you have every other top 10 mythic and you want to craft a decent other mythic, Kurandara wouldn't be terrible. A terrible craft. But that's the Soulforge. Let's go make a team for the guild event this week, which is raids. We have raids here. I'm probably going to pause and make a team, and I'll be back with y'all, so you don't have to wait for me and sit through me making a team here. Alright, y'all, that was easy, so I'm not even going to test it. I'm pretty sure it's going to work here. It's a raid event, so you want to use the raid troop to kill Zul'Goth easily. As far as the shop goes, I bought up to the weapon and then used 2 minor blue orbs to fully ascend the boss killer. If I were you, you might want to go up to the next tier and use 1 blue orb. It depends how many blue orbs you have and how many gems you have and whatnot. If you want to save gems, use blue orbs. If you want to save orbs, use gems. So whatever one you have more of here. So definitely at least buy up to the weapon. If you have way too many blue orbs that you don't know what to do with them, and you already have Zul'Goth, you already have Enraged Kurandara, you already have all the Hatir and Scroll troops and whatnot, go ahead and just buy up to the weapon and then use 2 minor blues. If you do not have Zul'Goth, you do not have Enraged Kurandara, you do not have all that stuff, you do not have way too many blue orbs, then go up to tier 4, I think, and just use 1 blue orb. But you definitely want it fully ascended and fully traded and all that good stuff to get the full benefit from it. I'm going to make sure I fully traded it. Okay, yeah. Alright, and here's the team. Let's show it. Alright, so it's Watchful Blade, Chalcedony, and Adakite. So Adakite is the boss raid troop. It deals damage to an enemy. If they're a boss, deal 3 times 5 times damage based on my ascension, explode 3 gems. So not the worst boss troop, raid troop ever, because it actually does something useful. It explodes gems. And it uses red. Then we have Chalcedony, who's going to loop, because we have all construct allies on our team. We're using Geomancer with the new weapon that you get from the event, so everybody should have it, right? It does damage to an enemy boosted by Hellcrag allies, then creates a mix of red and brown gems for each Hellcrag ally, so that's going to get up your raid troop and your Chalcedonies. And these will loop, so should be pretty easy here. And then, of course, we'll do more teams tomorrow on Teams Tuesday, so watch out for that. If you don't have one of these troops or you want an even better team, maybe I'll think of something. I'll definitely have at least one other team tomorrow, and then we go over the faction assault, so... At least 4 teams tomorrow on Teams Tuesday, like always. Alright, we got our Chalcedony, so we're just going to cast it. We're going to try to loop. And I don't know why she didn't loop there. We got 4. She does most of the time. Might as well do this because it'll explode some stuff. Cast this, make a bunch of brown and red. Cast this, we win. We'll do like 1 or 2 more battles. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once Zul'Goth gets in there, you're going to want to hit him with your Adakite. Otherwise, you're just trying to loop with Chalcedony here. She's not blocked at all by her weapon, so that's why she's not in first slot, even though I guess she could be in first slot just for the stone skin, but our Geomancer has a barrier and everything, so either way, whatever you want to do. I don't think it matters one way or the other if you put Chalcedony in first or not, because she's not blocked at all, so... Alright, there we go. Now we're looping, 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 looping. And should be that easy. And all the while, you're getting those green herbs, so you don't actively need to do the Legends Reborn event, except for the questline thing. Not too much to worry about there. It's simpler than they're making it look to be. But that would be my raid team right there. So we got the Watchful, Blade, Chalcedony, Adakite. Alright, so that's that. So we did the Soulforge, we did Legends Reborn, and we did the raid team. So let's go back around. Look, I got a star. I didn't even try for that one. I got one. Alright. So let's go over everything now. Loop back around. Petra Hulk Smash. New ultra rare troop Petra Hulk. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Raid Boss. Help your guild close the portals this week. Use troops from the kingdom, Hellcrag, and daily battles to defeat the raid boss. Legends Reborn. Forest of Thorns. Replay the kingdom story and unlock new pets for the kingdom. Autumnal Imp. A seasonal imp has returned. Catch him before he leaves the chests. Kingdom Pass. This is still bugged, by the way, so you should only have, what, 2 out of 5? If you have 2 out of 5, that means you've collected every single crown that's been possible so far. We are only able to get 9 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so a total of 27 over the weekend. If you have 2 out of 5, you got, or whatever, because I haven't done them today. If you started today with 2 out of 5, then you're fine. I'm sure they'll address it eventually. I think there's another bug in the game today, believe it or not, where the game is freezing too, so... And the campaign tasks are supposedly bugged as well. There's like 3 bugs going on right now. Surprise, surprise. Somebody in the comments will say, but it's a free game. What can you expect? And I'll say, yeah, but time is money, and here we are wasting time trying to get this last crown all weekend. They should have at least said something. The Hellcrag Monument. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. We still got 20 days on that one. Week of Hellcrag. All Hellcrag troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Constructs. All Constructs gain 10% to their skills. And bonus glory. Use the Petrahawk in PvP to gain 5 glory. So we should have 20% on most everything in the event because Hellcrag and Constructs both have 10%. Alright, so that's all that stuff. Let's go to the glory shop and check out this stuff. Always get your spoils of war. It's always worth it. You get event keys. Here's our glory shop troop, Petra Hulk. Brown, purple, Hellcrag, Daemon Construct. Gain 33 life, boosted by all gargoyle gems, then pull an enemy to the front. Sounds kind of poopy. Maybe arena or something, but other than that, probably won't be used too much. I'm going to get it fully ascended. Boom. Only really recommend that if you have a ton of glory, or you need these Arcane Skull trait stones, or you just need another troop at 20. There's reasons, of course, to fully... I do it now, but to fully ascend troops in the glory shop. It doesn't cost too much, but I remember back in the day when I didn't do it every single time, because not every single time am I going to get a power level. And I like to, as a free-to-play player, I like to tackle kingdom powers as they come about. I'm not looking ahead because they're going to add stuff to the game, just like Legends Reborn and the Delve update, to where we can pets are just falling from the sky, fully ascended now, where you don't do pets during a vault event, like I always said, because of this. If you're patient, especially if you're free to play, they're going to add stuff to the game that's going to help you get to the next kingdom power level. That's like their whole thing. That's what they're basing the game around and what they're adding to the game. It's all based around helping you get further in kingdom powers. So if you're patient and you wait, it's going to happen eventually. You don't have to skip out on vault just to get pets and stuff like that. Just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. I gain nothing whether you do it one way or the other. I'm just telling y'all how I do it, Okay, so went off on a little tangent there. So we just did the glory shop. We did get trait stones, right? So it's a Hellcrag week, so the event key drop table is kind of dookie. I'm probably not even going to go over it. We already went over it like 2 weeks ago. There's nothing too special in there. But the glory shop troop has Arcane Skull trait stones, so that's purple and brown. So you could fully trait certain troops here. Let's take a look at them. Purple and brown, all colors. Base rarity. So Arc Proxy Avendra, Doom of Arachnia. If I skip over any, I'm doing this off the top of my head. Earthquake, stun all enemies in 4 or 5 gym matches. Ferris Rod, Necromaster. Ulor has like an Ancient Chill. I don't use him too much though. Wild Vines. Yasmin Chosen just got a new pet as well, so her skill points are going to go up. And she entangles a random enemy when matching green. Not a totally useless troop. Chernobog has that Dust Storm when his turn begins. Judge of the Dead has a nothing. Gain 3 souls when an ally casts a spell, I guess. Glaceon has a 65% skull reduction. And Matron Jagatoni has a weirdly high amount of spell damage reduction, which is pretty cool. Bone Golem has some skull reduction. Is there anything crazy? We got an empowered converter here. Anything else? It doesn't look like a super duper important stone. they're not just like flying out of here all over the place at me. But if you need any of those troops I just mentioned, fully ascended, now's the time to go buy the stone in the glory shop with your glory that you've been saving up. So I think most notable would be like Glaceon, um, Ferris Ra, Obsidius, Arcproxy, Avendra. And you have to check on those mythics, remember, because they use 3 colors, so they only need 2 different stones. And with it being 3 colors, it could be a different stone than you need other than this one. So you got to check on that too. All right, so that's the stone. The event key drop table, I guess, just to do it. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too exciting here, but since we always do it, we might as well. So I don't think I forgot something. Hellcrag, or whatever it's called. Hellcrag. Yeah. All right, let's show all just in case here. And base rarity. So, you know, in this being a new kingdom, it's kind of like some of these probably aren't here, like Zenith isn't. You got to get these things through the Kingdom Pass. So is there really anything here that you should be throwing event keys for? Not really. So that's why I didn't even really want to go over it. All right, so let's go wrap back around. What is going on this week? So today you're going to be doing your campaign. Get that out of the way. Work on your Legends Reborn thing. Go play the quest line and just get those green orbs. You got like 3 days to do the current one that's going on right now. So you don't have to get it all done today if you don't want to, but I'd recommend getting your campaign done today at least. Maybe start on that quest in Forest of Thorns. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have Depths of Sin, I think it's called there. Let's go see if I have a team for that for you. Depths of Sin, way down here in the depths. What is it, yellow, purple, or something? Or purple, red. I'm going to guess purple, red. Purple, red, yeah. So Rage Reaver works. Cunning, Triple Cunning Stone Slicer works. Tesla works. It won't let me like look at all the troops, but those are some of the ones you could use. So Zul'Goth for your very high-end players. Tesla or Gargoyle for the mid-range players. And then Ferocity or Cunning for the low-level players. And if you're super-duper low-level, try Triple Wall of Bones, Black Manacles, or triple Wall of Tentacles, Black Manacles, or something like that. So if you don't have Rage Reaver, you don't have Stone Slicer, and you're a low-level player, I'll be showing teams tomorrow and teams Tuesday, but that's just to get you started there. Wednesday. By the way, this chatathon was super-duper successful. I should have said this already. Man, we broke the record as far as time. And we went to 7 hours and 25 minutes and change. So you guys are freaking awesome. I love you so much. You're the best. Keep me going. It's that every other month chatathon that really keeps me going. I think we ended up having, like, out of the last 6 months, I think it was our third. It was number 3, so just right in the middle. I'll take that. Normally, last few months, it's been like number 5, and like I'm like, oh, I hope we get not worse. But we got number 3, so I think so. It still needs a day or two to settle in there, but I'm pretty sure we got our 3rd best month in the last 6, which is good. So really, really appreciate it, everybody who participated, everybody who was there. Some people were there from the freaking beginning all the way to the end, 7 hours. Some people gave like up to $20, you know, like people, you guys are the best. We're going to do that again in September, so I like to give it a month to cool down because I don't want to do it every single month. But in August, we'll have the Big Boy Birthday Bash, and we'll have the Gems of War After Dark. So we still have, like, cool events to do, but just no chatathon. That'll be in September. All right, so like I said, today do your campaign, right? Start on your Forest of Thorns of Legends Reborn quest event. Tomorrow we have the Faction Assault, and I showed teams for that. Wednesday we have a pet. I forget what pet it is. I think it's a new pet, right? Thursday we have Geomancer class event. So listen to Sinny. Don't helicopter. The pets in the vault event and the Geomancer getting it to 100 in the vault event. We got another class event here for Geomancer. You could have been doing Ironhawk most of the time over the weekend. If you got Geomancer to 100, you know, congratulations. You don't have to worry about it now. It's kind of like getting all your challenges done. You can get better stuff, do better stuff, but hey, if you want to get it off your shoulders, more power to you. But we have another Geomancer class event this Thursday. Friday we have a new faction coming into the game for Hellcrag. Bunch of new troops there. Go check out my spoiler video from Saturday if you want to know about all those new troops. We're also getting a new mythic on this Friday as well. So new faction, new mythic on Friday. That's about everything, right? Let's check out the campaign. I heard it's really buggy and it's repeating tasks again. So that's the third bug out of, they only have like three bugs. Three are super obvious bugs. That's it. The crowns, the game freezing and soft locking, and the campaigns, the tasks repeating over and over and over the same exact task. But I got Geomancer Hero, so I'm going to equip that and do 50 battles just somewhere easy. Possibly the world event or Explore 1 or PvP or something. Adventurer, I'm going to skip that because it says complete all battles on a single adventure board 3 times, so let's re-roll that one. Purple Slayer. And then Dungeon Lord, win dungeon battles. I can just go do that, get my dungeon done. We'll do that and move to the next one. But for this one here, I'll just go to a Purple Kingdom like Karakoth or what is it? Where does it take you? Takes you to Galvania. I would go to whatever the pure purple one is. I can't remember exactly. My guess is Karakoth, but yeah. I would go to Karakoth. I like to go to the pure place to get the color troops. So I'd go to Karakoth and just run Explore 1 with Geomancer equipped and get those 2 knocked out after I do the 3 dungeon battles. So yeah, what are we getting from the campaign? Let's read it too. The Herald of Blight told us what we needed to know. It was simple, really. We just needed to defeat Medusa. But first it seemed our travels to Hellcrag had come to the notice of the old gods, and we would need to help defend the city. So you do all this stuff, and then you get all this stuff. So you're getting some copies of Mini-Dusa, taking a Mini-Dusa. Get some books, get some gems, and we're getting armor. So that's good for your Rowan, at least. So yeah, that's mostly everything there. The Legends Reborn event is simpler than it looks. Just go do what it lets you do in here. Play the storyline. Go as far as it lets you go. Once it won't let you go any further, you're pretty much done. Just collect your green herbs. Go over here, collect these whenever you get enough. Like right now I have 11. I need to get 50 to collect this. Then I can buy this. So once I get 50, I'm going to collect this, and then I can buy this one with 100 gems. Then I'll have to wait till I get 100 herbs, and then I will collect this one and then buy this one, right? So that's how it works. It seems pretty simple. The only thing you actively need to do is play this kingdom quest line, and that's it. And just wait for things to open up so you can get more and more and more. They're going to do that for every kingdom, right? So we're going to end up having like 3-4 extra fully ascended pets for every kingdom. So that's really nice. I've been waiting for something like that. They already did it with the delves, making the delves easier. You can buy more turns. You have like double the potions during events and stuff. So that's way easier to get that pet. And then we have like, you can get one pet from playing through the kingdom storyline, right? You can get one from free for the herbs, and then you get one with gems, which is way less. It's like half as many gems as buying baskets. So that's like 4 fully ascended pets you have access to without stopping and going and doing them during the vault event. So just trying to help y'all. I had to say it. I just waiting, just wait, be patient, and they're going to put stuff like this in the game. They're going to make it easier to get deed books, I bet, next. I bet they put out an orb or something that lets you fully ascend pets eventually or something. So don't bang your head against the wall. If you're not the guy that is waiting for the next new thing to come in because you have nothing else to do in the entire game, then don't do that kind of stuff like pets during a vault event and stuff like that. That's super duper high-end 1%er guy that's waiting for new stuff to come into the game so they have something to do. If you have anything else to do, if you need anything else in the game, if you don't have 20,000, 50,000 gems, then you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff because you're not that guy. There might be some of you out there. I know there are. I know there's people like Beg for Mercy, Trey, people like that have 50,000 gems and like everything else in the game done. Of course they should stop and do pets during a vault event because anything they get from a vault event, they don't really need it anymore. But every single other person, the 99%, there's 10,000 people playing this game, 9,990 of them should not do that. And watching people do it and getting advice from people that are doing that is just hurting you. I have nothing to gain by like giving you this advice. I'm totally free to play. I have all this stuff. I have every single mythic pretty much that they'll let me get. And yeah, I'm just giving advice and letting y'all know how I did things. So if you want to follow my advice, I'm happy. If you don't, I'm still happy. It's all good. But when stuff like this comes into the game where we can now get 4 fully ascended pets without banging our head against the wall during an awesome event, then yes, I'm going to gloat a little bit. But because I knew it was going to happen. But yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. If I forgot anything, put it in the comments. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Teams Tuesday. Thanks again for the super duper awesome chatathon. You guys are the best. And I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Peace.